I'm going to show you one of the easiest strategies that I've been using for the last 5 years. That's just been working like a charm. I have 800 trades to prove it, and we're looking at over 30% a year results with a roughly a 50% win rate. I look for two type of patterns. It's either a pattern where the price goes down like this, whee, and then reverses, and I look for a very specific pattern that I'm going to come to in a moment, or that it goes up to a previous level of resistance where it's been before, and there it does the same thing. Creates a triangle and then breaks out of that. And then I just look for it to do the same pattern again, and you keep breaking higher. That's it. I am looking at 3 key rules for this. Number 1, the price needs to be above the SMA 50. That's a moving average, shows you the average movement over time. The second rule is I need to have 1 higher high and 1 higher low. And that should happen either at the support level or at the resistance level. So those are the 2 main rules. Then there are more rules to it. Like for example, I will enter once it breaks a little bit above the resistance, stop loss underneath the latest low. I'll show you a visual example in a moment, and I'll look for it to go up 3 times as much as I'm risking. So I'm looking to make 3%, and I'm only risking 1% in the worst case. With this strategy, I know my numbers. I have a 50% win rate, which means I'm losing every other trade in a random order. This is really the simplicity of it, and you can use it for any asset, really any time frame. Personally, I trade it mostly on indices like the Nasdaq, the Dow Jones, and gold and silver, commodities, oil as well. On cryptocurrencies, but on the 1-hour chart. I use it for prop trading. For stocks, I do it on the daily chart. That's for another conversation, but it's the same thing that just keeps repeating over time. These are known as chart patterns, not something I invented. I've just done it enough times to find a system that works. The key thing you need to keep in mind is that you gotta make the rules objective. For example, I follow the trend. It is when the price is above SMA 50. Objective, same for me, same for you. I wait for 1 higher high and 1 higher low. Objective, same for me and same for you. Let's now go and look at a visual example. We are at the level of resistance currently. We have a move up, and here we can see that we have a higher low and another higher low. We also have a scenario where it broke the latest high, so we also have a higher high. And the green line you're seeing, that's the moving average. Price is above it, which means I can make money going up. You can see I put this box here. The stop loss is below the latest level of support. The take profit is at 3%. So I make 3 times as much as I'm risking. If I'm right in my analysis, which I am 50% of the time, I will then make 3%. If I'm wrong in my analysis, I'm going to lose 1%. With this strategy, I can actually lose 7 out of 10 trades. 7 times 1% minus 7. And if I make 3 trades times 3, that's 9%. I can actually be profitable, even if I would lose 70% of my trades.